It's 1969, and the rumble of V8 engines dominates American streets. Muscle cars reign supreme, with their chrome gleaming under the summer sun. But in the quiet corners of Detroit, something revolutionary is brewing. While Americans pride themselves on their automotive might, a subtle shift is occurring, one that would challenge everything Detroit held dear. On the streets of New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago, sleek European sports cars begin appearing with increasing frequency. Their names sound exotic: BMW, Alfa Romeo, and they represent something entirely different from American muscle: precision, efficiency, and sophistication. In the hushed halls of General Motors, the world's most powerful automotive company, an audacious plan is taking shape. A visionary named John DeLorean, whose name would later become legendary for different reasons, sits in his office overlooking the Detroit skyline. He's studying reports showing a changing American taste in automobiles, and his mind is racing with possibilities. What if, he wonders, America could build something that combines European finesse with American ingenuity? What follows is perhaps one of the most fascinating yet overlooked stories in automotive history: a tale of ambition, innovation, and the collision of two distinct automotive philosophies. It's the story of how the mighty General Motors, at the peak of its power, reached across the Atlantic to forge an unlikely alliance with a small British engineering firm known for designing Formula One engines. Together, they would attempt something unprecedented: creating an American car that could challenge Europe's finest on their own terms. This is not just another story about a car. It's a story about cultural transformation, engineering brilliance, and the dawn of a new era in American automotive thinking. It's about a group of dreamers who dared to imagine something different during the twilight of America's muscle car golden age. Their creation would become one of the most intriguing experiments in automotive history: the Chevrolet Vega Cosworth. The story begins. In the late 1960s, the American automotive landscape was experiencing a significant shift. European imports like the BMW 2002 Tii and Alfa Romeo GTV were gaining popularity among American consumers who sought compact, fuel-efficient vehicles with sporting pretensions. This growing trend caught the attention of General Motors, particularly John DeLorean, who served as Chevrolet's general manager at the time. DeLorean, known for his innovative thinking and ambitious projects, saw an opportunity to create something extraordinary. The genesis of the Cosworth Vega project began in 1969 when DeLorean envisioned creating a racing engine based on the upcoming Chevrolet Vega's aluminum block. His vision extended beyond mere domestic competition. He saw potential in the 2.0-liter racing championships on both sides of the Atlantic. To realize this ambitious goal, DeLorean reached out to Cosworth Engineering, a British company that had already established itself as a powerhouse in Formula One racing. The partnership between Chevrolet and Cosworth, designated as Project EA within Cosworth's facilities, began with the development of an all-out racing engine. The British engineering firm's expertise in high-performance engines, particularly their experience with double overhead camshaft DOHC designs, made them the perfect partner for this ambitious undertaking. The initial prototype, completed and tested on the dynamometer in March 1971, showed immense promise, producing an impressive 290 horsepower. However, the path from concept to production proved more challenging than anticipated. The racing engine, while powerful, faced significant reliability issues that ultimately led to the abandonment of the pure racing program. Rather than scrapping the project entirely, DeLorean and his assistant chief engineer, Lloyd Royce, saw an opportunity to pivot. They proposed developing a street-legal version of the engine that could power a high-performance variant of the Vega aimed squarely at European sports sedans. The transition from race engine to street engine required significant engineering modifications. The team had to balance performance with reliability while meeting increasingly stringent emission standards. The result was a detuned version of the original racing engine, producing 110 horsepower at 5,600 revolutions per minute and 107 pound-feet of torque at 4,800 revolutions per minute. While these numbers might seem modest by today's standards, they were impressive for a compact car in the mid-1970s. The engine itself was a marvel of engineering for its time. The 2.0-liter, 122 cubic inch, inline 4 featured an all-aluminum construction, making it notably lightweight. The DOHC configuration with 16 valves, 4 per cylinder, was advanced for American cars of the era. Perhaps most significantly, the Cosworth Vega introduced electronic fuel injection to Chevrolet's lineup, utilizing a Bendix system that provided precise fuel delivery and improved engine response. The exterior design of the Cosworth Vega made a bold statement, primarily finished in black with distinctive gold accents. The gold-painted aluminum wheels and unique Cosworth twin-cam decals set it apart from standard Vegas. Inside, the car featured a driver-focused cockpit with a turned aluminum dashboard fascia and a numbered plaque that emphasized its limited production status. Performance figures were respectable for the time, with the Cosworth Vega capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 8.7 seconds and achieving a top speed of 107 miles per hour. The car's handling was enhanced by its lightweight construction and sophisticated suspension system, featuring independent front suspension with coil springs and hydraulic shock absorbers, complemented by a 4-link rear suspension design. The transmission choices were limited to a close-ratio 4-speed manual, which helped drivers make the most of the engine's power band. The braking system combined power-assisted front disc brakes with rear drums, providing adequate stopping power for the car's performance capabilities. Despite its innovative engineering and promising performance, the Cosworth Vega faced significant challenges in the marketplace. The car's price tag of $5,918 positioned it dangerously close to the Chevrolet Corvette, which started at just $892 more. This pricing strategy proved problematic, as potential buyers could opt for more established performance cars like the Chevrolet Camaro or Ford Mustang, both offering V8 power for similar money. The timing of the Cosworth Vega's introduction also proved unfortunate. The 1973 oil crisis had shifted consumer preferences toward fuel efficiency, and while the Cosworth Vega offered reasonable economy for a performance car, its premium price point made it a hard sell to efficiency-minded buyers. Production complexities further complicated matters, as the specialized manufacturing processes required for the aluminum block and DOHC cylinder head increased costs and limited production capacity. Over its 2-year production run from 1975 to 1976, only 3,508 Cosworth Vegas were built, far below Chevrolet's initial target of 5,000 units per year. The car's limited production numbers, while disappointing from a sales perspective, have helped cement its status as a collectible vehicle today. The Cosworth Vega represented a unique experiment in American automotive history. It demonstrated General Motors' willingness to think outside the box and collaborate with European expertise to create something truly different. The car's development process highlighted both the potential and limitations of such international partnerships, as well as the challenges of bringing racing technology to the street. The story of the Chevrolet Vega itself began in 1970 as General Motors' response to the growing compact car segment. The standard Vega featured a unibody design and was offered in multiple body styles, including a 2-door notchback sedan, 3-door hatchback, 2-door wagon, and panel delivery variant. The car's aluminum block 2.3-liter inline-4 engine was innovative but faced durability issues over time. The Vega platform also spawned other variants, including the Pontiac Astra, which was initially offered in Canada in 1973 before expanding to the United States in 1975. The Chevrolet Monza, introduced in 1975, shared the same H-body platform and offered a more upscale alternative with options for V6 and V8 engines. The car's advanced engine design featured numerous innovative components, including forged internal parts for durability and a stainless steel exhaust header for improved flow characteristics. The electronic fuel injection system, while complex for its time, provided better control over the air-fuel mixture and improved both performance and efficiency compared to traditional carbureted engines. The Cosworth Vega's handling characteristics were praised by automotive journalists of the era. The combination of its lightweight design, well-tuned suspension, and responsive steering made it a capable performer on twisting roads. The car's relatively low center of gravity and balanced weight distribution contributed to its stable handling characteristics. Today, the Chevrolet Cosworth Vega holds a special place in automotive history. While it may not have achieved commercial success, it represents an important chapter in the evolution of American performance cars. The vehicle's unique combination of American and European engineering, advanced technology, and limited production numbers make it an interesting subject for collectors and enthusiasts.